Okay, so this video is a little late, but I went to YCS Atlanta a few weeks ago. My second YCS, but my first time actually traveling out of state. So the experience was a lot of fun. I had a great time over there. I played Pendulum Edition. I felt like it was the best deck going in, and it was. The deck is very powerful. So let me show you the list. I'll try to make this as quickly as possible. The last time I was recording this video, it hit 17 minutes. That's a little too long for a edition list. But yeah. I also went X2-1, by the way. I made day 2, so honestly that's like, to me that's like, I didn't quite get there, but I felt like that was a really good performance for me. So I'm definitely excited to like go to more events and hopefully do better and better and eventually get my first top. So we're aiming for my first top this year. Alright. 3 astrograph, 3 chronograph. Again, I won't make this too long. I was aiming at 17 minutes last time, so we're trying to keep it short and simple. I will say something about these though. People always call them like the garnets or the bricks. I don't actually look at them like that because I mean, they're still scales. There's still cards that you can scale and do stuff with. I mean, this is a low scale. This is a high scale. I mean, they still have value. So I don't think they're complete garnets, but of course, it's better if you don't draw them. 3 black flame, 3 poison, 3 harmonizing, 1 oath, 3 wisdom eye. Wisdom eye was pretty good. I'm not sure if I would play it moving forward, but it was good for the event. It did what it had to. Three dark worm, 2 gate 0. This engine is very good. It just helps keep the deck together, honestly. So it's really versatile. It's a Stratos. It comes back from the graveyard. It gets a low scale. Like it's very good. 1 Luster Pendulum. In theory, it was really good because I could search it off Alliance. I could trigger astrograph with it, make Electrum. You can make Electrum with Luster Pendulum, but in practice, the only thing it did was attack for game. So it won me a game. I appreciate that, but like, out of all the games and rounds I sat through, I mean, it didn't really help. It didn't pull its weight. That's the best way I can put it. 3 ash cards, very good. 2 wavering eyes. So going in, I did expect Pendulum to be the best deck, but not to the degree where I would be playing Pendulum mirrors all day. I did see a lot of variety. I saw more non-Pendulum decks than I did Pendulum decks throughout the 11 rounds of Swiss. So I'm happy I played 2 because I wanted to draw this card against the Pendulum mirrors, but I don't want to double draw Wearing Eyes against the non-Pendulum decks because that's how you lose games. One Upstart, it's 41 cards with Upstart. The logic is, well, it's an easy side out. Yeah, it's an easy side out card. 1 Foolish, 3 Alliance, Pendulum Call, and the 2 Pendulum Graphs. Moving forward, I'm dropping this. It was good that one weekend, but the other builds that I'm currently testing don't involve playing Wisdom Eye, so there's really no point in playing this. This card's broken. Surprisingly enough, like at Atlanta, this came up all the time, but this never came up. And the one time it did come up, I had it in my side deck because I took it out going second. But I would still play this card. This card's really good. For the extra deck, it's 2 Electrum, 1 Decode, the Odd Eyes package. This card never came up. This card's broken. Omega does come up, usually when you get hit by a hand trap. If they hand trap you, you can make Omega to like take an extra card out of their hand, so that when they start their turn, they only have 4 cards versus a semi-decent Pendulum board. I mean, that's a good way to buy yourself a turn, at least, if the hand trap was pretty impactful, at least. So, Narita was good. Starving Venom never came up. This card never came up. Like, it never came up because, like, you're playing Pendulums, you can make lethal damage really easily. This card came up a lot. It's really good. Or if I didn't have like dark monsters, I'd make this instead. The side deck is one of Best Dweller. It's my 15th card. I felt like the other 14 cards in my side deck were pretty solid, so I just chose to fit in a Dweller because there was no room in my extra deck for Dweller, so I chose to fight it instead. And it came up once against like Lightsworn, but it was good. I mean, it was good in that situation. So I mean, now that I know that like moving forward, these 2 are coming out for sure, so I can easily squeeze in Dweller in here. Yeah. 2 Raw Sphere Mode. This card is insane. It actually won me a game, I'm not gonna lie. So I would only side it in against Pendulum Mirrors because they would end on like multiple negates, and you punish them with this card. That's how I won one of my, I think like 2 of my mirror matches. The guy would end on like 2 negates, sometimes 3. Like somebody actually made 3 negates against me, and I had this and I won. it was amazing. I think moving forward, because people are now a little more prepared for this type of card, I would play either kaijus or just like lava golems instead. But it was good there, like at Atlanta, where everybody was trying to like make super big boards of Pendulums. This came in really clutch. So 2 Chaos Hunter for the Lightsworn decks, Trickstar, 2 Side Blocker. Real quickly, funny story. I only fighted in Side Blocker once, and when I did, I fighted 1 copy of Side Blocker against Trickstars. And that 1 copy of Side Blocker actually won me the game because he flipped Anti-Spell on me. I summoned Side Blocker, called Anti-Spell, and then went off and won. So like I got kinda lazy and decided 1 only against Trickstars instead of both, and the one of like came in really hot and won me the match. I don't like. I'm not gonna use that one situation to justify Side Blocker. The card was pretty decent, but like there's better options now that the format is starting to like double up fully. 1 Twin Twister, extra back row hate, and it combos with Dark Worm. The third wavering for the mirror, 3 barriers, and 3 evenly matches. So yeah, that's the list. Atlanta was great, had a lot of fun, did really well, really enjoyed the deck. My next big event is going to be YCS Utah. I'm still 50-50. I'm still like looking at prices on flights and everything. I better get them fast because flights do go up real quickly. But I don't know. I might go to Utah in a couple of weeks. If not, I'll for sure 100% be in Memphis. Like YCS Tennessee is gonna be 100%, like for sure. You best believe I'll be there, and then after that we'll see. But there's Utah and Tennessee that I'm aiming for, and I might squeeze in a few regionals here and there. But yeah, that's my list, guys, and thanks.